everything that you have ever and everything that you have ever had a mindset of. Now picture this. The sugar soft, rosy brown cheeks of a newborn Kenyan child. So recent to the world that if you stare into its everlasting, iridescent irises, you can still picture the elevator on its way up to heaven. So pure that its mind is filled with happiness and the wanderlust that is stuck on the faces of the awestruck people around it. So smooth that the crevasses that are filled in the folds of its childish, chunky arms give you a feeling of innocence and warmth that would make you feel proud to have an ancestral link to the God-rich soil of the Serengeti. Now tell me, does this young Kenyan queen remind you of a killer? Does this picture so perfect incite a feeling of threat or deceit? In this world where the majorities look at you with eyes as if you were the embodiment of hate, it is your job to tell them that your facial structure is so bold because God created you with his handcrafted hands into the image of the forever standing Mount Kilimanjaro. It is your job to show the world that the reason why your lips are so big are not because you are meant to look odd, but because God gave you such powerful words. Lips any smaller could not corral sentences so strong. It is your job to show the world that your hips, sexy as they may be, are not a symbol of sex, but a symbol of strategic symphony, like the willow in the wind, who's meant to show you that to stand up, it is not meant to push back, but just sometimes you have to go with the flow. It's your job to express your color for what it is. You are brown. You are succulent and sweet, and never spoiling. Or maybe you are light-skinned. The proof of the beautiful bliss that happens when two races come together. The embodiment of what it means to be when opposites attract. Or maybe you are as dark as the midnight sky. Considered to be the absence of color, you need to show the world that you are the most beautiful of all, because you are the only color that is made through the absorbance of light. Withholding God's most precious creation, you are as like the angels, because with one whisper, you can shed light to what it means to be in heaven. You are unique. You are keen. But most of all, my darling, you are a Kenyan queen.